My goodness. First, you're first. No, you've been blocked. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Hello, hello. What the fuck? Hey, grade coming in soon, Justin. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Also, thank you and W's to Justin for the 10 on the green app for Let's Get Started. It's a great way to get started. So we're going to do W's for that. Hi, Sean. Did I fix this? I don't know that I did. Okay, now I did. Good morning or good afternoon. So we get started here. Let's see. Have some videos to show today, and then we can get to conversations as per the usual. Let's see. My God. Can't type today. Here we go. Thank you. Keep going. What's that one? W. Trump. Sure. Okay. This guy. You guys keep pooping that screen sharing the live out. Audrey, that was a fucking mess. I have clips. I'm sure you do too. That was a fucking mess. I don't know how anybody can listen to him ramble and say that he's well. Who do you support? Who do I support? What do you mean? I support progressive policies, but I'm a leftist. We didn't win anything. It was really bad. The president who doesn't know which country he's talking about possibly taking over. Sure. I see you, Constrictor. I'm trying to get to 2,000 likes before I bring you up. If you want to help complete that goal, you can do that. I would like to make sure that you're not the only conversation that I have today. Hi, Tommy. Biden was the worst. Sure, because Trump told you that. W. Trump and save the economy. That's what you wanted me to read. You okay? Canceled Chicky. What'd Chicky do? What did Chicky do now? The Constrictor, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well today. You voted for Trump?
Yeah.
All right. Age and the state you voted in, please.
38, South Carolina. I'm from Maryland originally. I don't know if that
It's just what
improves
state you
things for
voted in. I really just ask for swing state purposes more than anything.
you. Gotcha.
So why are you still supporting Trump?
He's an American first president. I think that's all that matters right now.
Based off of what policies?
Everyone.
Name one.
I mean, we can do immigration. We can do.
Sure, let's do immigration. What is he? What has he
removal of
passed for?
DEI.
What has he passed for long-lasting immigration reform?
It's more about the enforcement right now, and then we'll be able to pass.
Damn, you run
different-
on a exact script, don't you?
No, well, you guys do too, and that's the thing,
You did
is
this.
we're all-
You did
we're
this in
all-
Olives this
we're
morning.
all picking
So
sides.
I know that you learned what Title VIII was this morning, but you've never looked into it.
No, I could care less what names things are. You know what I
That's
mean?
the
Like, I'm
law.
not a
No.
politician.
It's not the names that things are. It's the law. You don't know the law.
Do you want to do semantics, or do you want to get down to like?
It's not semantics. It's the law. If we're going to talk about immigration, we're going to talk about the law. So you don't care about the law in regards to immigration.
Oh my gosh. I care about the enforcement of it, which Trump is doing.
How would you know if he's
Obama did
enforcing?
it-
How would
Obama
you
did it
know?
last.
How would you know if he was enforcing the law if you don't know what the law is?
That's a good question. Like, have I dug into every corner of every law? Have you? I don't think you have.
Not every corner of every law, but I know the basics.
There
I
go.
heard you
So
right.
Stop being
But I heard
pretentious.
you. No, I will not, because I heard you
I will
talk
not.
about.
I know you won't, because you're a
I
professional
heard
yapper.
you.
All you do is yap up here.
Sure. You don't know how to stand straight. But what I would say is that you don't know how to stand straight. In your picture, you're leaning like the Tower of Pisa. You should probably get your spine checked out. What I would say is that you, I heard you say that you are like, asylum. That's crazy.
So if
I don't
somebody
care
had
what your
scoliosis-
fifi.
if
I don't
somebody
care.
had
Do you have scoliosis?
Are you okay? Are
Do
you
you
okay
have
with
scoliosis?
How come you guys?
Do you have scoliosis?
How come you guys backtrack on
Do
all
you
of
have
your
scoliosis?
beliefs no, you guys always backtrack.
Do you
You're
have
hypocrites.
scoliosis?
You're a hypocrite.
Do
Are
you
a
have
hypocrite?
scoliosis?
I definitely have a back injury, yes, but are
Oh,
you?
so
a
do
hypocrite?
I. But that's not scoliosis.
Are you a hypocrite?
No. So you said that asylum was ridiculous, but what's the law for asylum?
So here's the deal: if people are in other countries, there's a lot of shithole countries out there. There's a lot of bad places, right? That people do need asylum from.
Okay.
Would you admit that there's people that have bad motives that are going to use that our good hearts, right? They're going to use our
It's not our good
to
hearts,
take
it's the law.
advantage.
It's not our good hearts, it's the law.
Every country in the world has way stricter immigration policy than
How do
we
you change it?
So it is our good heart.
So how do you change
have
it? So how
you
do you
stop
change it?
yelling?
No, how do you change it?
How do I change what?
The asylum law. If ours is too lax, how do you change it?
That's what they're doing right now.
They're not. What has Congress put forward to change the asylum law?
We don't need to when we have ICE that's actively going to enforce.
That does
getting
not
rid of
change
bad
the
apples.
asylum law. That does
Yes,
not change the asylum law. What is the asylum law?
Why are you? You're just literally. You guys sit there and try to talk in circles because
I'm
you have
asking
no-
you about the fucking law in regards to immigration. If you're saying he's
Why are
enforcing
you
it, what
screaming?
law is he
Why are you
enforcing? Because you guys are
screaming?
fucking stupid, and I'm so tired of you
No,
guys
you're
thinking you're the
stupid.
smartest person in the
You're
fucking
literally-
room. What is the asylum law? If he's enforcing the law, if he's,
If you
I
sit up here
know.
and try to act. You sit up
There
here
he
and try to
goes.
act. So
There goes
tough.
the man.
Oh yeah, I'm sexist. I'm
Babe-
sexist because I
Baby,
called
mine's
you
bigger
what
than
you
yours. Mine's bigger than yours, sweetheart.
No,
now
you're gonna
listen.
Sit there and act. You're gonna sit there and act so tough.
I would like to know if he's enforcing the asylum law. What is the asylum law, and what of it is he enforcing?
I believe there's been a bunch of deportations.
That has nothing to do with the asylum law. What's the asylum law?
Yeah, if somebody's a convicted SAer, all that stuff, they are being targeted and removed.
Yeah, that has always been the case within our immigration law. We are talking about asylum right now. What have they done?
It has not always been the
Yes,
case.
It has.
No, it
if
has
you are
not.
if you are an undocumented immigrant and you commit a crime, you are taken to with your due process. You are taken for deportation proceedings after you serve your sentence. That's always been the case.
You just live. You literally live.
You got a restriction. And if you think I'm lying, you can check the YouTube stream where it shows it on the screen. Guys, please keep booping that screen and sharing the live out because I have a restriction because he's an idiot. Joe, refugee and asylum are actually two different things. Don't know if people know that, but they are. They're two different things.
Hello.
Hi.
I was about to like show him I was gonna walk outside. Because like
I just don't understand this. Like, well, you play semantics. The law? Here's my thing, and I will say this, RTP says this all the time. You don't have to like the law. That's fine. You don't have to like it. But then how do you change it? And are you pushing for it to be changed? No, you're not. That's it.
If they know how to. They also don't understand how the law works either.
You don't have to like the law. But then why aren't the Congress that he's in charge of right now, why aren't they pushing anything to change asylum? Okay, that's what I thought. Guys, keep booping that screen share on the live out. I appreciate you guys being in here. 200 of you in here. Let's try to get to 10,000 likes while we're sitting here. I have those little heart puffs. If you could do that, that would be great, especially since I'm on a restriction. And if you could add to the goal, I don't think a lot of people heard, but Justin kicked us off this morning. W. Justin for the 10 for Let's Get It Started. I appreciate you so much, my friend, as you battle over there on the tubes. You in the trenches. I appreciate that so much. And we will keep trying to have conversations based off of factual evidence and not your fifis. If we run through the people in the box, I will open up the phone lines. If that dies down, we have videos from Trump's speech. There's a Nick Shirley thing. There's a Tina Peters thing that we can go through today. But keep supporting, guys. If all you can do is tap that screen, that works too. Oh, okay. You left. So then we're gonna open up the phone lines, guys.
European lawmakers suspend U.S. trade deal amid Greenland tariff tensions.
Yep, the EU has suspended indefinitely the trade deal. Congratulations. Doing great. Doing great. Because he's going to take Iceland, guys.
I hope European friendlies know that none of us on the left support anything that he says, and I hope by the time a new administration comes in, most people would understand.
You want an example? He said it like twice, but I think he said it 3 times actually, but...
decades. But the problem with NATO is that we'll be there for them 100%. But I'm not sure that they'd be there for us.
Quick question, pause. Who was the only nation who has invoked Article 5 of NATO?
The U.S.
Oh, after what?
We're, I almost said World War II, 9/11.
Right, so they were there for us. Okay, anyway, we keep going.
If we gave them the call, gentlemen, we are being attacked. We're under attack by such and such a nation. I know them all very well. I'm not sure that they'd be there. I know we'd be there for them. I don't know that they'd be there for us. So with all of the money we expend, with all of the blood, sweat, and tears, I don't know that they'd be there for us. They're not there for us on Iceland, that I can tell you.
Iceland?
I mean, our stock market took the first dip yesterday because of Iceland. So Iceland's already cost us a lot of money.
Iceland? Iceland?
Land of ice.
Oh, you hung up on yourself. Okay. Goodbye. Iceland. Huh. Like, have you guys, I need you, Trump supporters, I need you to listen to him talk. He is not okay.
Also, the first dip in the stock market?
Yes, Beechin, it was dipping as he spoke yesterday.
As
it was on the fucking screen as he was talking about we've had the highest stock. The stock was dropping.
Stock said psych bitch. Why you lying?
7 lucky. Yeah, he meant Greenland. It's not what he said, but he meant it. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Sorry, what was that?
Age, state, and who did you vote for?
California, and age is 39.
Who'd you vote for?
Mr. Trump.
What time is it in California right now?
It's currently 9 o'clock.
It's 9:15. But sure, why are you still supporting Trump?
Because he's a great guy and he paid for my taxes.
He paid your taxes?
Yes, sir.
How did he pay your taxes?
Because I'm a legal immigrant and he paid for my taxes.
How'd he do that?
By getting all the Democrats' money and giving it to me.
Ask him what law he broke.
You're the only person who he gave money to?
No, he gave it to other illegals, like the Jews, Arabs, Asians.
Sure, Jan.
I
It's not a
I like
509
it.
area
I
code,
like
but
it when they sit there and they say that oh Mia.
it is California, but it's not a 509.
I like it when they self-proclaim that I'm an illegal immigrant. What law did you break, sir?
They don't know. They just make shit up. Let's see what else.
He also talked about how during World War II, the U.S. went to protect Greenland from being invaded from Germany.
He said we gave it back. MR, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Maybe. It's none of your business.
Well, then why are you in a political live? You guys can mute him in the chat now. We're done with him. Oh, Jedi! W Jedi for the Swan. That is one way with capitalism you can get rid of somebody you no longer want to listen to. We were on the same, none of your business. Why are you in political lives then? Go watch some QVC lives. I heard Mishi's doing those now. I said what I said. He called it Azerbaijan again, by the way. That was fun. Not Azerbaijan. Love when he does that.
And have now been working on this war for 1 year, during which time I settled 8 other wars. India, Pakistan. I settled other wars that were Vladimir Putin called me, Armenia, Azerbaijan. He said,
I hate this timeline. Like, Peapod is not okay. Oh, God. What is wrong with you all? Like, why do you support this person? Democrat states are the poorest states, highest state taxes, highest property taxes, and highest cost living with the highest crime rate. None of that is true, Caglinator. You can call in and we can discuss it, because that's not true at all. I don't like your answer, so I'll silence you. I'm asking who he voted for. If you didn't vote for Trump, I'm not going to ask you why you're supporting Trump, Joshua. Google it. I have. You guys can call in and defend your man. You can do it. I believe in you.
Speaking of that, I want all our friendlies who know our good friend Brett Cross to have all your phalanges crossed and your T's dotted and your I's crossed as well, because I don't remember how that saying goes. Our friend Brett Cross is currently in Corpus Christi listening to the closing arguments from the Adrian Gonzalez case, and I want to make sure we all send really good vibes over to Brett and everyone else who has been listening to this for weeks at a time right now, because they are having closing arguments, and we want to make sure that we get people held accountable. I know I said it backwards. But we want to make sure that those cowards are held accountable. Did you just ask what a QVC live is, Kayla? Where people are selling products.
Like, it's not technically QVC because QVC was its own channel growing up, but yeah. Like, they didn't even take Greenland during World War II.
Nope.
They had like weather
is true,
stations
Ari.
there. QVC still exists. I will, yeah, but also I don't scroll past those channels. It's fine. All right. Well, since they're gonna be cowardly, I guess we will. I'm not gonna play this whole thing because it's 15 minutes long, but I am gonna play the beginning part and a piece of the raw footage. So, Nick Shirley has been complaining that the interview he did on Channel 5, which I think is like a YouTube channel, that they edited him to make him look worse. What do you say? It edits a 2.5 hour long interview into 1 hour and cuts out any part where he looks bad, or where they said that he said that they edited it to make him look bad. So we're going to play the Channel 5's response. Not all of it. Like I said, it's 15 minutes long. But you can see they give you clips of some of the raw footage versus what they edited it, and it's fucking great.
My policy for whenever somebody is saying some factually inaccurate stuff about me online is to turn the other cheek, keep my head down, and get back to grinding. But in this case, with Mr. Nick Shirley, who is now falsely accusing me of conducting an unfairly edited interview, I think I'm going to pick option 2 and let people know what went down. Journalistic integrity is something that I kind of take a little bit seriously, and I can see a future wherein access is limited to prominent people, especially conservatives, if I don't dispel this false narrative immediately in its entirety right the heck now. So to do this right, I'll have to show you a couple of things, including text messages between him and I, and actual footage of the working Premiere sequence that I used to edit the interview, so you can see what was cut and why. So let's begin with an editing lesson. So when we're dealing with a long-form interview of somebody who talks very slowly and circles back to repetitive talking points, one of the first things that we do in post-production is cutting what's called dead air, which means long pauses between words or sentences, or fixable verbal stammers that slow down the conversation and risk boring the viewer. So in this raw interview with Nick, which had a total runtime of 2 hours and 2 minutes, we had to cut nearly half an hour of dead air to make it listenable. Many people like to choose their words carefully, so I get it, but there was a couple points in the interview that even in person we had to have Nick repeat himself because the crew felt that no amount of corrective editing would possibly be able to make him sound normal.
It's been an interesting few days, past 72 hours. My video on the expose of the fraud in Minnesota is the most viewed video ever, longer than 10 minutes, other than Mr. Beast.
Can you say the fraud in Minnesota again? Because you kind of stuttered.
Yeah. Wait, are there going to be cuts in this, or just going to be one take?
Which will make it perfect. So if we ask for say it again, it's just to make sure you say it perfectly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right. So the claim itself is a lie, but the point is that like he started over his words, so they're going to say, "Hey, just repeat it so that we can edit it together."
So my video on the fraud in Minnesota is the most viewed video ever by a creator, longer than 10 minutes, expose style, than anybody other than the name of Mr. Beast.
So bear with me here. I'm going to show you the raw footage, and we'll see how with the magic of editing, we were able to make Nick sound actually smarter and faster than he was in person. Check this out. How does that make you feel, like gratification-wise, as an independent journalist?
Well, I think it's the first video you've seen in a long time where a journalist actually went and created a video that created a change instantaneously. For instance, you had the HHS, Health and Human Services. They froze all funding to childcare inside of Minnesota and then they're asking for businesses to prove that they are legit businesses before they give tax dollars to these businesses that are not really businesses.
How does that make you feel, like gratification-wise, as an independent journalist?
Well, I think it's the first video you've seen in a long time where a journalist actually went and created a video that created a change instantaneously. For instance, you had the Health and Human Services. They froze all funding to childcare inside of Minnesota, and then they're asking for businesses to prove that they are legit businesses before they give tax dollars to these businesses.
So they made you sound more coherent. They didn't edit you to look bad. They made you sound smarter and more coherent than you actually are. Dumbass. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. But that's who J.D. Vance wants to win the Pulitzer. Right. All right. Let's turn the phone lines back on. Had them off so you guys, because you guys love to call as soon as I start showing clips. It is a Trump level complaint. Yeah, coherent. It's not spelled like that. Coherent. Glad you guys can spell. Oh, they're big mad in the fucking YouTube today. They're big mad. Guys, do remember that I am multi-streaming on the Purple Witch app and the Tubes. If you're not over there following or subscribing, I would appreciate it if you did. You can still watch over here on TikTok. I get it. The YouTube is toxic. The Purple Witch is nice and calm. There's not a lot of people over there. It tends to be a little calm environment. But if you could just help with boosting those numbers up, I would really appreciate it. We have 140 people in here. Let's boop that screen up to like 25,000 likes. I think we can do that. Yes, Purple Witch, because I can't say the name because TikTok doesn't like it.
Why is Sandwich here?
He's always here.
Sandwich needs to go find a different hobby. I'm currently watching like 4 different streams right now. I have yours pulled up, and then I'm watching the Court TV cover.
So, I was gonna say, what was that? So I know Christy Nome had originally said that about 70% of the people that they were arresting had prior convictions. It's interesting. Because the data that we have, and we only have it from October of 2024 to October of 2025, that's when the data stops, is people with prior convictions or pending charges is sitting around probably maybe 35%, whereas no criminal record is upwards of 65%. So again, they're lying to you. Again, they are trying to fearmonger you so that you don't pay attention to them taking your money and not fixing anything like they promised that they would do. I don't know why you guys let them make you stupid. Because here's the thing. You prove it every day. They think you're stupid. They really think you're dumb. And you let them. Joey, call the number. Go ahead and call it. We can have a conversation based off of factual evidence and not your feelings. Bless you, babe.
Thanks. Can you stop screaming? I'm fine. I sneezed.
He's like, what you do?
He does this thing. So whenever someone does any bodily function, right? When you sneeze, if you pass gas.
No.
Even coughing, Whiskey will come up to you and it's like, I'm fine. Oh, that felt good though. Hi, buddy.
Oh, I don't think Joey's gonna call. I think Joey lied to me.
How long did you have the restriction?
10
for?
minutes.
I don't know if you want to try to pull a reset to see if that helps.
Maybe.
I don't know. Boss Lady's here, so Boss Lady might know
yeah,
more.
Boss Lady.
What? You want to tell the wonderful people of TikTok hello? Come in.
Then we can talk about Tina Peters too. That one's
Say good
funny.
mornings. Say good mornings.
Morning, Whiskey.
Look at him. You need a bath.
Not a bad idea. All right, then we can do that since it's gonna be like 10:30. We'll do it. So guys, if you're not following me, please do so. On the Purple Witch and the Tubes, you don't have to go anywhere. You will still be right here. But on the TikTok, I will be back in like 30-ish seconds when it hits 10:30. See you in a minute.
Woo!
Okay, so see, you guys are still here. So now I can say that you're not gonna call when I'm not on, actually. Hold on. You can call back in just a minute. Let me just get set up again. All right. Okay. All right. And we're back. I'll turn the phone lines on in just a minute. Just waiting for everybody to get back in here. Appreciate you. Cool. What are you guys gonna do when he's gone? Over on the Tubes chat? You got muted. Sir, I don't know why. You shouldn't have been. Damn. I'll talk to them. I don't know what the fuck. All right, let's try and do this again. All right, phone lines are back open for whoever was trying to call when I was not on. It's back. You didn't do it. I just want to know what they're going to do when he's gone. I don't know what they're going to do with themselves. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for? Okay. Thank you for calling the stream.
I'm
Age,
watching
state,
your stream right now.
age, state, and okay, cool. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hello?
Hi, age, state, and who did you vote for?
39, Florida, and I voted for Trump.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
Honestly, I was on the fence, but when you put somebody like Biden or can't even think of her name right now.
Kamala, but that's why you voted for him. I don't know if you know this. He won. It has been a year since he's been inaugurated, so why are you still supporting him?
So I still support him because I feel like he's the only one that actually is doing what he said he was going to do.
Like what?
We have so many presidents that vote or that will say what they want to say and you know, promise the world and don't deliver anything. You know,
What has he
Trump
done?
said he was going to deport illegal immigrants. He's deporting illegal immigrants. He said he was going to work on the economy. He's working on the economy. I
He's
feel like
working
he's
on it.
delivering.
He's not delivering on the economy. The economy is in horrible fucking shape. But in regards to immigration, deporting illegal immigrants, that's been something that every administration has done since ever. He's actually not even doing it as well as Obama did it. And he's also breaking the law to do it.
According to who?
The Constitution.
Well, it's weird because when I see these people getting arrested, anyone that goes calmly, right? I don't have my papers. I can't prove I'm legally here.
No.
I don't resist.
You wouldn't get no. Where do we determine somebody's legal status?
By simply you have paperwork. Isn't
Wrong.
that how we would normally?
Where do we present that? Sure. Where do we present that paperwork?
Any immigrant that has gotten here legally has paperwork and documentation proving
That's
their
not what I
legal
asked
status.
you. Where do we present that paperwork?
What do you mean? Where do we present?
If they're
Like
being
to an ICE agent or
no,
or what are
if
you
they're
talking about?
no, that an ICE agent would have nothing to do with that. If you are being accused of being illegally in this country, how do we prove that?
By supplying the provided paperwork.
And
when
where
you
do we
grant
supply
your
that provided
legal
paperwork?
status.
Jesus Christ. If you are charged as a U.S. citizen, if you are charged with a crime, where do you provide your defense?
In court, no?
Oh, yes. So that would be the answer. So in court is where we would determine whether they have the legal status to be here or not.
Yeah, but when we're on the street, right? If I get pulled over and I have a trunk load full of drugs,
Mhm.
I'm currently committing a crime, right?
No.
if
Well,
I'm here
maybe you have to be
illegally,
charged with
if-
that. You have to be charged with
Correct.
that.
So if I'm here, no, but you're innocent until proven guilty. So
Correct.
going through the process is part of the process.
Correct.
But
He
now,
is violating
if I
that
can
process.
provide
He is
evidence
violating.
that I'm
He
here
is
legally,
violating
I
that
will not be
process.
detained by
He
ICE.
is
If I
violating that.
cannot
That's not
provide
true.
evidence-
We have had U.S. citizens who have been detained by ICE. One particular in Arizona who gave them his real ID twice and was told, "I don't believe that that's your real ID," and
Do
was
you have a
taken into
name so I can
custody.
check that? 'Cause
Sure,
I
let me go
haven't
find
seen
it.
anything like that.
Sure,
I
let me
haven't
find
seen
it.
not one news clip.
U.S.
What's the
citizen
name?
detained by ICE twice with real ID. Let me get it. I might have the state wrong because there was another one in. So
I've heard a bunch of.
Leonardo Garcia Venegas was detained by ICE
Uh-huh.
ICE agents twice in 2025 at construction sites in Alabama. I apologize, my state was wrong. Alabama, despite presenting a valid state-issued real ID driver's license. In both instances, the agents dismissed his identification as fake and released him only after further checks. So they are illegally.
You just proved the point. After
no,
he proved
they
he
are
was legal,
illegally.
they
Why did
released
they?
him.
He did prove it when he pulled out his real ID. Why did they detain him?
Because you can buy a real ID off.
No,
you
you can't. No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Do you know what you
can
have
buy
to?
a
No, you
paper- or You
can't.
can buy a plastic.
I don't talk to idiots who don't understand the law. He is violating due process by picking people up who have, which by the way, the fact that you are okay with the Gestapo state of show your papers is wild to me. It's wild. That is a U.S. citizen they picked up twice. Shouldn't they have record that they picked him up? Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for? Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hey, I voted for Kanye.
Fuck off, Nazi. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, and who did you vote for?
42, Minnesota.
Who'd you vote for?
Trump.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
Because he's kicking out people from our country. We have too many people. I think we need to kick more out.
Is he doing it legally?
Yeah.
Show me that.
Because when somebody comes in here illegally, we can just push them out.
What's the title that our immigration law is under?
I don't know.
Oh, so then how would you know that they're here illegally?
Well, I don't really care if they're illegal or not. I just want more people out. I think all fat
Oh, so
girls
let's
should
get rid
be
of you
kicked out.
first. You can leave. Guys, 175 people on the TikTok. Let's keep booping that screen to 10,000 likes while we're sitting here. We are here for an hour and a half longer, so let's keep doing that. If you want people to leave, you can leave. You can start the train. Go ahead and leave. Which also, I have 90 left in my goal. If 90 people sent a dollar train, we could get that goal completed today. You already called. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hi, I'm 31. I'm from Minnesota, and I voted for Kamala.
Oh, well, I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm looking to talk to some Trump supporters. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for? Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, and who did you vote for?
Trump.
Okay, age and state.
34, New Jersey.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
To be honest, I think he's cleaning it up out here.
Cleaning what up?
I think cleaning it. I mean, a lot of the people that I see out here who are protesting everything that ICE is doing haven't. I think not at least 80 to 75% of them have never had to deal with a migrant doing some shit to their own property, because we know a bunch of them is paid.
Sure. Can you prove that?
I mean, I've had plenty.
Oh, no. Can you prove it
experiences.
with statistical information? Because I have a friend who lives in Minnesota who says you're lying.
Well, it says, well, which part?
All of it. They live in Minnesota too, and they said you're lying about all of it. You see why we don't use anecdotal evidence? Because that's just silly. I don't know you from Adam, so why would I believe anything you say? So what I need you to do is find me statistical information that they're being paid and not just following their constitutional right to the First Amendment.
I mean, I didn't like jot down the sources or like anything that.
Okay, go do that, and then you can call back. Go do that, and you can call back. Go get your sources. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hi, Gage. Donald Trump.
Age and state?
Nebraska, 21.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Transparency and
Oh, has he released the Epstein files yet?
say again.
Has he released all of the Epstein files yet?
Listen, lady, we got to get past that.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's why I thought you would hang up. Uh-huh. Yeah. Transparency. Where are those Epstein files? Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Okay.
I really like your show.
Thank you. Age, state, and who did you vote for?
33, Michigan. Definitely. I am a true American. I will never vote for somebody who doesn't have the character of being the great president in the great country like America. Definitely Kamala Biden.
You voted for Kamala?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, I appreciate you. WU. I hope you have a wonderful day. Or call me back. Somebody texted me or call me back. You think I'm gonna call you back, boo-boo? Sweetheart. Not gonna happen. Defend your man with factual information, not your fee-fees. Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. H-State, who'd you vote for?
28, Kentucky Trump.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
He's just a better option than Kamala.
All right. Can you turn the stream down in the background so that I don't hear myself? And two, that's why you voted for him. Congratulations. He won. It has been a year since he has been inaugurated. Why are you still supporting him?
Because I didn't want that nigger bitch to be president.
Yeah. Sweetheart. I bet your search history says different. They won't pick you? Which one turned you down? Which hot black queen turned you down? It's okay. It's all right. We know. We know. It won't go through. I have a firefighter from Cali. Yeah, I had it off because I was on a call. If you keep calling during the call, I'm not going to pick up. And we don't pick up unknown numbers, so. Thank you for calling the stream. H-State, who'd you vote for?
24, it's irrelevant. They're not going to publish child porn.
Okay, you're not going to say things like that on my stream. Nobody's asking them to. Nobody's asking them to do that. What we are asking for is a release of all the files as per the law. He's breaking the law. You were supposed to release all the files except for what harms victims. Duh. That's in the law. You should read it. It's called the Epstein Transparency Act. You should probably fucking read it. And they've only released about 1% of what they have. You're telling me that the entire 99% is CSAM? That's what you're telling me? Thank you for calling the stream. H-State, who'd you vote for?
Fuck that Jew nigger bitch.
Yeah, cool. You know I can just take your number and block it, right? Guys, make sure we're tapping that screen. We haven't even hit 10,000 likes, and we've been here for almost 15 minutes now, so I would appreciate it if you would do that. Thank you for calling the stream. H-State, who'd you vote for?
Stop focusing on abortion.
Bitch, stop focusing on abortion. You are in Colorado. We just enshrined it in our Constitution. Dumb bitch. Thank you for calling the stream. H-State, who'd you vote for?
I voted for Trump. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
First time listener, first time caller.
All right. Can I get your age and state that you voted in?
California.
And your age?
30.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm at 30.
Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I think he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do.
Can you name one thing and we can talk about it?
Well, he's securing the borders.
How is he doing
so that's
that?
Good.
How's he doing that? With what policy? What piece of legislation is he doing for that?
I think he's just giving more power to the policies we already have.
What title is our
enforcing them.
immigration law under?
I'm not a lawyer. I'm a middle class.
Oh, then how would you?
Worker.
Sure, but then how would you know that he is adding more power to the laws we already have if you don't know the law?
I don't. So here was what I can tell you though, is I've been working for quite a long time now, and it's better for middle class, blue collar workers to not have to compete with illegal wages.
When was the last time? So then why wouldn't he go after the corporations who are paying those wages?
I don't know. It's
Sure.
all I can look at is
No.
my wallet. right?
Sure. So what state did you say you were in
I don't
again?
work in the government. What's that?
What state did you say you were in again?
California.
Uh-huh. What's the federal minimum wage?
The federal? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in California. We have our own minimum wage. It's like
I'm aware.
$16 or something.
Right.
Yeah.
The federal minimum wage is $7.25. The last time it was increased was in 2009. So why isn't he working on making better wages for U.S. citizens and
So
going
here's the
after
thing,
corporations that offer under the table
Yeah,
wages?
yeah. Sure. Let me just explain to you. So minimum wage isn't what I want to make, right? So usually when you work a professional job, you
No,
work
I understand
hard,
that.
you
That's
get
not what I'm saying. I'm not
motivated.
telling you
I
to
want
work.
to make 4 times minimum wage.
Duh.
Right?
Duh. But
if somebody's
you have to have
gonna
a
come
starting
out
point.
here,
You have to have a starting point. If you don't have a starting point, which is why California has raised it because of the cost of living, I am asking you
minimum
why
wage is
Donald
doing
Trump
like a minimum
why Donald Trump isn't raising it so that it forces corporations to pay U.S. citizens at least a fair wage, so then people who even have higher skilled labor are getting paid even more than that. Why is he not going after that? And why is he not going after corporations who are paying under the table?
Sure, but I'm talking about people that aren't here to work legally, working for less money.
How would
so
you know?
It brings all the jobs.
How would you know?
You understand that?
How would you know how many people are working under the table?
What do you mean? Because when I go bid jobs, I can see it. I'm in the industry.
You can see that they're getting paid under the table?
What are you talking about? Like in which field? Are you talking about like
Any of 'em.
masonry workers?
I don't know. Wherever you're supposedly
residential
seeing it, my guy. You said you're seeing it. You're seeing them get paid illegally.
Yes.
Did you report that company?
No.
Oh, so you're not doing your part as an American. Did you know that undocumented immigrants can pay into taxes and do?
Are you talking about with a TIN number?
With an ITIN, yes.
Yeah. But here's the thing. So if they're not here legally, they work for less money.
They would have to work. If they have an ITIN number and a work authorization, they would have to get paid the legal federal minimum wage or the minimum wage in that state.
Sure. The minimum wage.
Correct.
Right. That's the problem.
It's the problem that they're getting paid the legal minimum wage?
Yeah, because
Why?
minimum wage isn't a living wage.
I agree with you. It's not. So what is Donald Trump
My
doing?
rent
What is
is
Donald Trump doing to fix that?
$3,500 a month.
Yes, you are wrong. You are mad at the wrong people. Congratulations. Why aren't you mad at Trump and the oligarchs who are not paying livable wages?
No. Look at they don't make who pays. The market does.
No, the
You
companies do.
understand
The companies do.
The companies can only pay what they can charge.
The companies have been making record
I run a
profits for the
business,
last
lady.
5 years. Obviously not very. So then how are you watching Jesus Christ. How are you watching people get paid under the table
Look.
if you own your own business?
Yeah, so if somebody's coming in with people that they hire from in front of Home Depot or in front of you,
Day laborers,
right?
sure.
And they pay them
Mhm.
$20 an hour, okay? But I pay my guys $35 an hour,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
So we have to charge $150 an hour to make any money,
Okay.
right? Somebody else can
If you
come
get
in
rid of
and
all
bid
of the if you
job
get
for
rid of
much
all of the
less.
immigrants, is that going to raise the wage for people?
I'm not talking about getting rid of immigrants. I have
You are.
nothing against immigrants.
You are.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about illegal immigrants, people that are
What does that mean?
undocumented.
You
They
don't
did
know
not
the
come here
law.
the
What
right
does
way.
that mean?
They do not have a green card.
That's not, you know that there's multiple forms.
Cards.
A green card is one form of status. You know there are multiple.
I'm sure. I'm talking about the people that don't have a form of status, that are not here legally. So
What
it's
number
like
is that?
Listen.
No, what number is
So,
that?
Okay, you can't just go into the woods.
What
and shoot a
number is that?
You have to go
How
get
many
a
how
tag
many people do we have
shoot a deer.
that we have no documentation
they
of?
release a certain number.
Why are men like this? I don't give a fuck about your deer story, my guy. You hate immigrants because you are a mediocre man. Do better. Do better. They'll pay you better, bitch. You sound like you're doing fine. You have your own business. So maybe worry about the fact that Trump is not raising the wages for you to be competitive. Stop blaming marginalized communities for you sucking. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Trump. I am 42 years old from Connecticut.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I was never political, really. This is my first time ever voting. And just seeing the Biden-Harris administration.
Cool. You guys, I need you real
pretty
quick. I need to make a mass announcement to you and to everybody who calls in that is listening. I don't know if you know this. He won. We don't have to talk about the election anymore. It has been a year since he was inaugurated. A year and a half since he was fucking voted in. Congratulations, he won. Why are you still, as of today, this minute, voting for him? Or not voting for him, supporting him? No, because you want to talk about why you voted. You want to talk about why you voted for him? I don't care. I want to talk about why you're still supporting him today, dummy. I don't care. It doesn't matter why you voted for him. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Say it again.
Age, state, who did you vote for?
31, Ohio, Trump.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because I didn't want to support that nigger.
Bro. Fuck off. Be an adult. Go find something to do. I get it. You're a bigot. We know. Congratulations. I hope you're miserable and it shrivels up and falls off. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Nigger.
You guys are a bunch of big babies. Can't have adult conversations. I'm shocked. I'm so shocked, guys. Anyway, Tina Peters is being charged with federal assault for assaulting a fellow inmate in prison. Dumb bitch. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
California.
You're the same person. Go away. Think I can't hear your voice? You keep calling from the same kind of numbers. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Yeah, 25, Texas, Trump.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because I didn't want to support that nigger.
Find a hobby. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hey, how you doing? I'm 21, North Carolina, and I voted for Trump.
Okay. I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I just wanted to talk about immigration a little bit. You were asking earlier when I first joined about like the legality of it, and I was doing my own research, and it seems like it's pretty legal what ICE is doing.
Which part of it?
Especially under the Illegal Immigration Reform and Immigrant Responsibility Act of 1996. It does not require always to go to have a court appearance.
Sure, there is expedited removal. Sure, there's expedited removal.
Yeah, there's expedited removal.
Sure, in regards to ICE, what I mean is the fact they don't get to make that determination, though. They would still have to take them to the detention center, where then that is determined if they have an expedited hearing or not. That would not be on the ICE agent who detained them. My issue in regards to ICE and their legality is the fact that they are rounding up U.S. citizens who they have no jurisdiction over and going door to door, which they also do not have jurisdiction to do without a warrant.
What area would be their jurisdiction? Because isn't that their job? They're a federal agency, so they should be able to go around the country, right? So what would be
right? No. I said over U.S. citizens.
Okay, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm not arguing over that. I'm arguing.
No. I was just saying that's what I said. Their jurisdiction was. Is I was being clear. That's what I said about their jurisdiction. The illegality.
Yeah, but like they have ways to identify that they're illegal immigrants, though. They're not just going to random people and saying, well, we know you're illegal.
No, they literally are going up and asking them for their papers based off of their accents. They're asking them, where were you born? You have an accent.
Yes, because ICE, they have shared databases with local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies.
Not all of them. No, there are states that are not cooperating, which is why he's sending them specifically to states with politicians he disagrees with, because they're not having their police.
And why are the states not doing what they're asking if it's legal?
It's because they don't have to share their resources with them. They don't have to. States' rights, they do not have to share their resources with them. ICE can still come in and do their job, but they do not have to share their resources with them. But again, the illegality.
Yeah, right, so they can do their job.
The illegality.
And the real issue.
Hello. The illegality. Again, I will repeat it for you. The illegality.
I don't know why you're being so. I'm just trying to make my point. You keep cutting me off.
Because your point is based off of.
I'm letting you speak. Can I just finish what I'm saying, or?
You're not letting me do anything. This is my show. You're not letting me do anything. I'm letting you speak. I'm going to tell you right now. I repeated it multiple times. The illegality in regards to ICE is the fact that they are detaining U.S. citizens, which they do not have the jurisdiction to do, and they are going door to door and busting homes in under suspicion that they also don't have proof of. They are supposed to have judicial warrants signed by a judge to be able to go in to your home You didn't let me do anything. You guys on TikTok, 200 of you in here. Let's keep tapping that screen. Let's get to 30,000 likes while we're sitting here. If you guys could, I would appreciate it if you do the links in my bio. I have the blue app, the green app, and the PalPay. If you could help bring down that goal today, I would appreciate it. I talk to them so you don't have to. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
25, and I'm from California, but I live in North Carolina.
Okay, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I'm a wildland firefighter, and I went to New York and a couple other places to help set up for immigrant camps. And I appreciate immigrants. They've done a lot for the country, and they're hardworking people. But I have seen hundreds of them leave their buildings that we set up for them to sleep at and come back high or under the influence, not be allowed in, and
That's not your
cause
business.
problems and fights. And I have also seen when they were giving away turkeys for immigrants and whoever else needed them for Thanksgiving, they all got them. And then I seen them trying to trade the turkeys for drugs on the sides of
Sure
the
you
streets
did.
and on
I'm
the
so
sides of the
sure you
road.
did. I'm sure that happened. Things that never happened for 100, Alex. Things that never happened for 500. Hey, Saint it. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, and who did you vote for?
I didn't vote for that nigger.
Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hi, I'm just calling from Canada. Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
Hi, I'm just calling from Canada. I was just going to ask you, what do you think about Manitoba, Alberta, and Saskatchewan becoming the 51st state?
That wouldn't happen, and Canada would never want that because then you'd lose your universal health care. You're going to lose your health care. You wouldn't want to do that. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
My name's Anthony. I'm 45, and I'm from Indiana.
Okay, did you vote for Trump?
I did vote for Trump.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, because I respect a candidate who does exactly what they say they're going to do when they're elected.
Can you name one thing that he did that he followed through on, and we can talk about it?
Absolutely, he closed the borders.
Oh, what?
He's going
So
after
what
illegal
law?
immigrants. Wait, no, wait a minute.
What law did he sign to close the border? You can call back when you're ready to answer that question. Like, I'm not putting up with it. I'm just not putting up with the rambling of your script because you're basing it that it's true. If you're going to say something that is patently false, we're going to talk about it. We're going to investigate it. If you say that he closed the border, I want to see the law with which he closed the border because he didn't. So you can call and we can talk about it. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Yes, can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can.
Oh, I'm a first time caller, but I've been listening and I really like the way you do the dialogue. It's awesome. I did vote for Trump, not because of his persona.
Sure.
And I am a old school diehard Democrat.
Are you still supporting him right now?
Yeah, somewhat. Somewhat I am.
What
but there's
about-
a lot of confusion out there with social media and everything that's going on with technology.
Sure. What are you supporting of him?
Well, I'm going to throw a whole nother perspective of what I dealt with. I brought down one of the largest companies in the United States under the largest immigration lawsuit in the world. It was for $95 million.
Okay.
There's a whole nother side of this story people don't see. And it was the immigrants that helped me bring them down. A company had brought them into the U.S. As a sponsor. I believe that the sponsor was cartel-based, according to what the immigrants were telling me. And
Sure,
what
there.
the
I
problem
won't disagree with you that there are predatory sponsorship companies, and they need to be shut
Yes.
down. The ones that are being predatory, I don't have any issue with that. But Trump,
And-
what's Trump doing for that?
Well, the dynamic of the situation, I dealt with ICE and Homeland Security, and what it seemed like to me was that Homeland Security was policing ICE to make sure that they were doing their stuff right. But
Well,
in our interview,
ICE is under DHS, so that would be their job.
okay,
Yeah.
that was just what I was thinking because they were always there monitoring
Yeah.
our interviews and everything.
That's who is in control of them. That's why Kristi Noem, who is head of DHS, is in charge of ICE.
But what really struck me was I voted for Obama the first term. The reason I didn't vote for him the second term was because of certain things that were passed through Congress with like ingredients and journalist integrity and stuff like that.
Sure.
But what I found intriguing was what the ICE guy had told me. When he came back to follow up, because I'd helped him with other investigations like in Florida and Jersey and Chicago was where I was based out of. He had told me, he goes, "Hey, Jim, don't lose faith in what we're doing." He says, because it's going to take a couple more years before anything happens. And I said, well, what do you mean? And he says, we're going to need a shift in the politics. And so he vaguely had told me, like, this wasn't going to happen until it either became Republican or it became Trump, which I thought was weird. But so many years had went on after this investigation, and then it was like 3 months after Trump got into office. Now, mind you, while Obama was in office, some stuff had happened with the company because they were partially caught in Florida, and they only got a slap on the wrist. But then Biden came into office, nothing had happened, and then
but like Obama was president, and then Trump was president, and then Biden was president.
It was Trump's. It was Trump's first. It was his first run.
Mm-hmm.
When 3 months into his first run, the company got slammed. And
that doesn't necessarily mean not unless he passed something different. They could have, if they were being investigated under the Obama administration, then something happened.
Well, yeah, and I don't know
right.
what the dynamics was that changed. I just knew that that company got slammed full force.
Sure.
And they took on the hit of that $95 million thing. But what I wanted to say was, and I see it more, and it seems like it's more democratic, you know what I mean, from businesses. But it seemed like Ashland was run by Republicans, but it's weird. So this is what I've seen, because people believe that the Democrats stand for the unions more than the Republicans do.
They do by their policies.
I was a steward at the time.
Sure.
And what I found was weird was not only was the company in cahoots, but so was the union. Because these workers, what was happening was these workers, they were being brought in by the company. The union knew it. They weren't doing anything about it. These guys were getting hurt and being sent back to Mexico. And the biggest problem with it was their payroll was being ghosted to Commonwealth Edison. So eventually it caught up to them. The company lost their contract. And then another company came in and they had to hire us because we were union. That's the only people they could hire. But
sure, so they got caught. I mean, justice is slow. The system is slow. They got caught.
Right. But what I'm saying is, what a lot of people need to ask themselves, and my first wife in my 20s was Chinese, so I know the immigration system is jacked. It needs to be, with modern technology, it should be a much more smoother vetting process than what it is.
Did you guys do the K-1?
No, she was over on a school visa. Her mom was a professor and her dad was a physicist, but he stayed in China. She came over like when she was 18.
Oh, okay.
And then I met her when she was in her 30s. So, but just the whole process together was garbage. It just seems degrading as hell.
She came over on what kind of visa?
She was on a school visa.
When you met her, or
like
when she originally came over?
When I met her, she was going to Purdue West Lafayette. Her mom was a professor there.
No, I was like, that's a long visa, but if she was just re-upping it as a student, then that's, yeah.
Right. And what's really sucks about it is the banks, because she was just a loan accountant at a bank.
Sure.
They were totally taking advantage of her pay. She would go to Hong Kong and close deals for them. And I told her, I'm like, Chen, listen, their interpreters at courthouses make more money than what you're making. So after we had gotten married, I told her, I said, hey, I want you to go to the bank and tell them this is what you expect for pay, and you expect, an equal and fair raise every year. So she had went to them and told them that, and they thought they were going to call her bluff. They didn't know that we were married. And then she ended up leaving and working at a mall center and was like a manager at 2 different malls and then a shift person at one of the third stores. So like she had a brilliant mind. She had a brilliant mind. But what I wanted to say was,
Okay.
My biggest point is these companies, they want to bring in these immigrants. All they have to do is sponsor them. All they have to do is sponsor them. They've got the money to sponsor them.
Sure, but
So
those would be legal
the whole
visas.
reason,
Sure.
Right. The whole reason for sponsorship, and my father helped me do it, was to make it to where the immigrants wouldn't go on. They would be held. We would have been held liable if, say, our marriage didn't work out.
Correct.
And she had to leave. She wouldn't be put on like disability and food stamps and all that.
Right.
But these companies, they bring all these guys over here. They could sponsor them. They got the money to do it, but they won't. They don't do it because they can just ship them back. They can just ship them back to their own homeland. When
I
they
agree.
Get hurt
They
and not-
exploit them. So what is the Trump administration in this term doing to go after companies who exploit human beings?
Well, the only law that I know of is the what's it called, the Jakin law or something that was enacted in 2024.
So under Biden's administration.
No, it was. I believe it was under
2024?
Trump.
2024?
Yeah,
That would
it's
be
called the Lake and Riley Act of
Oh,
2025.
did you read
I'm
it?
sorry.
Yeah, did you read that by chance? I've read it. Did you read it?
No, I haven't had time to go through all of that.
It's 4 pages.
Yeah, I don't.
Technically
well, I mean,
3, because the 4th page is kind of superfluous. There's really nothing on it besides the header at the bottom.
Right.
So all that the Lake and Riley
and
Act.
don't get me wrong. I think his persona is for shit.
Sure, great, but like yes, he's a 34 convicted felon. He's also found liable of SA with 26 other accusations. He's a terrible fucking human being. We all know that.
Right, but when I looked into that, like in the 1990s, he became state's or evidence against Epstein.
No, he didn't.
He was actually
No, he
there's
didn't.
documents on it.
I would love you to source me those documents because I have a bunch of documents and I have not seen that. But what I want to go back real quick. I want to go back real quick to the Lake and Riley Act. I want you to read it one day because what I want you to know is the Lake and Riley Act is redundant because all it did is reiterate what we already have in our law, which is if an undocumented immigrant or an immigrant on a visa violates the law, they have to be arrested. They go through their due process. So like Lake and Riley's murderer, he was arrested. He went through due process. He is spending time in prison for murder in our country. After he has served his sentence, he will go through deportation proceedings to be sent out of the country. All the Lake and Riley Act did was say, hey, we're doing this. We're going to keep doing it. That was it. It didn't do anything.
Right. Well, my question to you is, what would be a better way?
Of what?
Because we were definitely flooded in during
No.
Biden's era, we were flooded. I mean,
How
the
many
floodgates
people
were
came
open.
No. How many people came over?
They were saying there was over 3 million attempts, but over so many 100,000 have been captured already, like 700,000. But my question is, how could it have been better? What could they? I mean, I know vetting them should have happened.
It
and
was
that
happening.
Clearly didn't happen.
No, it has been happening. I don't know where you guys get this information. That's what's frustrating to me. I don't know where you get this information that they were not being vetted. They were being vetted. Per DHS.
They were being bussed. They were being bussed to the border. They have video documentaries.
No, that's not
of
true.
people paying.
No, the caravans are not true. And even if you get bussed to the border, what happens when you get to the border? You get vetted.
I don't know. They were making it look a lot different on the media.
Of course they were. I'm going to ask you.
I don't know.
I'm going to ask you, what kind of media do you ingest? Like, what do you read or watch?
All of it. CNN, Fox, all of it. I watch all of it.
You do. So when you guys say this, you guys like to say CNN and Fox as if they are opposing views. They're not. I don't know if you know that a Republican owns CNN.
They're not. The hyperbole is all the same.
Correct. Which is why we go based off of the information that we have. Per DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, under the Biden administration's entire 4 years, we had about 2 to 4 million immigrants come in. And these are people who are documented.
Okay.
You would call them illegal because they don't have a status in the United States other than asylum or other different kinds of visas. There are about 8 different kinds of status. So like when we talk about, a lot of people like to bring up the people who were sent to New York from Texas. Those aren't illegal immigrants. They had legal status because they are asylum seekers. So those are legal immigrants. Because if he was sending illegal immigrants that we'd had no documentation on to New York, that would be human trafficking.
Well, yeah, and obviously with Asplin, we probably had about at least 10,000 that had gotten through to Chicago. You know, so.
But did you know their status?
No, they were actually working under our Social Security card numbers. It was a Guatemalan that snuck into the office and got me all the paperwork. It was their people that helped me because they knew, because they didn't understand.
Do you have
what the
a court
discord was
case number for this so I can read it?
You can just look up Asplin, $95 million immigration lawsuit.
Is that ASLIN?
It's ASPLUHND.
What is it again? I'm sorry.
ASPLUNDH, Asplin.
Immigration, 95 million.
Yeah, if you Google it, it should show up.
Let's see. Asplin Tree Experts Company pays largest civil settlement agreement ever levied by ICE. A 6-year U.S. ICE and HSI Philadelphia investigation led to the largest civil settlement agreement ever levied by ICE. So this was posted in 2017, and it was a 6-year investigation. So since 2011 under Obama, it has been being investigated. They pled guilty to unlawfully employing aliens in connection with a scheme in which the highest levels of Asplin management remained willfully blind.
Larry Gauger was one of them that was federally indicted. I was in the middle of all that. Like,
but this was not Trump's doing. You understand that, right?
No, I'm not saying it was.
Okay.
I know it took place way before he came into office.
Okay, so what I'm saying, though, is that, again, this would be, I need to understand why people support Trump for immigration when he's not going after these companies with harsher punishments for doing things like this.
Right, and ICE didn't tell me because Trump becomes president. He just said the political atmosphere is going to have to change from Democrat to Republican before I would see anything really happen.
But how so? This was investigated under the Obama administration.
You know what? I listen, I don't know, and that's why it just seemed odd to me.
Sure. You know that Obama deported the most people. He was called the deporter in chief.
Oh, no, I know that. I mean, I recently found that out like 6 months back, and I was surprised when I found that out. The only reason I didn't vote for Obama was when certain things got pushed through Congress, like with ingredients on labeling, because I'm big into homeopathy. So when they could say it's sugar free, but it had maltodextrin, which is actually corn syrup, it pissed me off. And then like journalist integrity just went to shit because of things got pushed through Congress.
There was something, I can't remember what it was called, but there was something in Congress that basically, so under Reagan, they repealed the fairness doctrine, which was what kept journalistic integrity. And then under the Obama Congress, they basically extended that, which was really, really weird. I don't agree with that either. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a Democrat.
And that's why,
so,
that's why I no longer follow a party. I just try to do.
Well, I'm further left than the Democrats are.
Well, I am because of my mother, but I don't like the AOC and that crap.
Why?
It just seems too radical. What
about it? What about it?
It's like when
radical?
I'm talking to you and I'm kind of probably radical because I don't know 100% why things are happening.
Well, I'm further left than AOC is, so I want to know what's radical about her.
I mean, just look at everything going on in Minnesota and the way.
What does that have to do with AOC?
When I listen to the stuff going on in Congress and what she was saying, and I should really document this stuff so that when I come on and talk to people, I can show my viewpoint. But at the time, whatever she was saying, I was like, "What the hell? Are you insane? Like that just doesn't make no sense to me."
Well, one, I would say AOC doesn't have anything to do with that. So again, but you didn't tell me what about her is extreme. And you and I have had a really, really civil conversation, and that I genuinely appreciate after what I've dealt with this morning. You are welcome anytime.
No, and I will. I'm absolutely going to stay in touch with you.
No, please do. I'm welcome to have a conversation. I am on Tuesday through Friday at the same time, but I have to honor the capitalism swan that I got. So I am so sorry. W Eclipsis Corvus. We got there. We got to the conversation that we needed to get to. I'm very curious to know why AOC is so radical. What about her policies that she supports are radical? Because I'm further left than she is. So if she's radical, I guess I'm a damn domestic terrorist, according to Trump. So W Eclipses, I appreciate you. Also, I have to do W Scotty for the 10 on the Pal Pay. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. Look, I got it to work, Scotty. I got it to work. I did it. I did it. She's not corrupt and wants what's best for the city. Right, Louis. Right. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Fuck you, nigger bitch.
I'm white. Maybe you should get your eyes checked, but you can't because healthcare is shit in this country. Cool. Thank you for subscribing, Casimir Chan. I appreciate you. Yeah, always MAGA with the slurs. It's, yeah. Literally the only decent conversation we've had today is from somebody who said they voted for Trump, but they're not like a big MAGA supporter. That was the only person who was able to be civil and have real conversations about things going on. Isn't that interesting how that works? Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Nigger.
Are the kids out of school today or something and I missed it? What'd you do? I do have a couple people in here. Hold on. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hold on, give me 1 second. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, what I was gonna say is like, whatever the conversation is, you get what I'm saying? People have a very bad habit of jumping around the conversation that you say.
Sure. Did you vote for Trump?
About. Yes, at one point I did.
In 2024, did you?
Yeah, I believe I did it recently. Yes. But
are you still supporting him?
No, I gave up hope because what a lot of people are not, refuse to acknowledge is the fact that he's having people's rights violated. There's a difference, okay?
That's true.
Illegal immigrants is one thing. They got to go.
What makes them illegal?
What makes them illegal is they don't belong here, but somehow they managed to get here.
Based off of what
That's
law?
what makes them illegal.
Based off of what law?
No, I'm just saying, illegal immigration.
You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. All right, we'll do that one. Trent, how are you today? Trent, are you there? Trent? I'm sorry, your call was not available. You have a new account? Jesus Christ.
Oops. Hang on. Let me get you out my Bluetooth. Can I have 2 seconds?
Sure.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Maybe I did it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Did you vote for Trump?
Cool. I did.
Can I get your age and state, please?
Yeah, I'm 43. I live in Oregon.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
So, my primary basis for voting on him is a lifelong kind of family issue with the immigration primarily. And yes, I understand that a lot of things he's done recently have not been necessarily as American first as I was led to believe, but immigration's a big one. Again, what is your particular stance? You say you're far left? Is that what I understand?
I'm more left than the Democrats are, yeah.
Okay. And I feel like I'm probably slightly more central. I am very conservative, but there are things that I feel like my age has and experience in life has led me to be a little bit more in the middle.
Sure.
But yeah, I firmly believe that ignoring a problem that's been going on for longer than my lifetime should not be ignored anymore. And
Who's
it
been
needs
ignoring
to
it?
be. Everyone has, both sides.
How many immigration bills did the Biden administration put forward?
So it isn't about bills. It's about the fact that the borders have been relatively unsecure.
That's not true, because the bills would be what directly affect what happens at the border. So how many border bills did the Biden administration put forth?
You're going to be much better at me at statistics. I'm not going to dispute that.
Sure. So they put forward 6 bills, including one that they put in on January 21st of 2021, when the day after he was inaugurated. Republicans refused to bring it up for a vote or vote for it.
Okay. Yeah, and I agree. There is a terrible, and it's probably under Trump. It may have been as far back as Bush, but at some point, lawmakers stopped like having honest, open discussions and doing the right for the betterment of all people. And now they're just on party lines, and the divide has been to the detriment of our country. But I think that right now that there are so many illegals here that we do need to
How
get
many
them
are
all
here?
gone.
How many are here?
Again, statistics, not necessarily
Then
my
how,
thing,
okay, but then how can you say there's so many here when you don't know the statistics on it?
because I've grown up
I
in a
don't care what
community
you've
where they
seen because
surround
it's
me.
bullshit. I don't care what you've seen because it doesn't mean anything.
But there's a
There are-
right and there's a right way to do it,
Mhm.
and there's a way to make that process better.
What? Right, like the 6 bills that the Biden administration put forward, including one that was bipartisanly written by a Republican and a Democrat and an independent, all wrote it together. They were going to get it passed. It was going to pass. And Donald Trump called the Speaker of the House and said, do not bring that forth for a vote because I need to run on it for the election.
Well, and that's another thing. They love campaigning on the border. Both sides have, right? I mean, we agree on that?
Sure, but one side was actually putting forth bills to do something about it.
Okay. But the action to rectify the situation is now being condemned by removing people who aren't supposed to be here.
How do
My
we know?
family
How
immigrated
do we
from here
know?
from Honduras.
Sure. I don't care.
Are
How
they
do we-
not? Are they
I don't
not
care.
have they not deported what 1.3 million people in the last year?
According to who?
That was the latest one I saw. Was they're up to 1.3?
According
and
to
a lot of people on my side
according
like
to
to say
who?
Obama did 3 million or something over 8 years, and
Yes.
yeah, Trump's on a much faster pace.
He's
to do
not. According to who? We have actual deportation numbers for Obama. What the number you are getting is from a Kristi Noem press release, and she doesn't have any chart or any kind of data set to back it up.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying that I believe that I voted for him primarily based off of him saying, I'm going to make an effort to wipe the slate. We're going to not, we need to get to ground zero. It might be bad for some local economies. It might be bad for some industries.
Oh, so the economies can crash because that's totally fine. What do you,
It's not
will
going
we
to
ever,
crash.
will
It's
we,
going to be affected.
no, will we ever be able to get rid of all illegal immigrants in this country?
No, but I think we
Okay.
can get to a point where if with the current pace, if we get to a point where enough are gone, we can, you want to abolish ICE, right?
I want to abolish what they are right now.
Okay. So if we get to a point where there are a few, and there's going to be pockets, there are going to be people who hide out, yes. Are we going to be able to solve it entirely? Absolutely not. But then maybe we can reallocate the funds and have people looking at actual, like, no, again, I look at my
No.
great grandparents.
I don't
When they wanted to come here, they
care.
went to a U.S. consulate and they applied for visas. They waited their turn and they did it right.
That's one way. That's one way. How many different statuses are there?
Statuses.
Yeah, different ways to come in the country. How many visas are there? Different ways.
Well, again, I'm talking about permanent residency.
That permanent
People want to
residency is
move
one
here.
status. Right. So you can apply for refugee status outside of this country, get your refugee status, and once you have been living here for a year as a refugee, you can then apply for change of status to a permanent resident with a green card.
I agree.
No. I don't think you understand though, because like you're doing what a lot of people do, which is talking about it as if there's one line that everybody's in and that people are just cutting in that line. There are multiple lines. There are refugees. There are temporary protected status. There is visas for work. There are visas for students. Like these are plenty of have different visa statuses out there. Nobody is cutting in line. So then why isn't the Trump administration hiring immigration judges to make this go faster? Pour some of that 40 however fucking much money that they put towards ICE and put it towards immigration judges. What they're doing instead.
That's what I'm suggesting they do.
But they're not. And they haven't put forth any immigration they haven't put forth any immigration legislation in the Congress that they hold.
I understand they hold the Congress. I absolutely do. And I agree that more should be done. But you can't just ignore a problem that is a problem.
Why is it a problem?
It's too big to deal with.
Why is it a problem?
Ever since 9/11, it became a problem.
No.
Yes.
Immigrants from Venezuela became a problem because of 9/11. I'm so sorry that you're Islamophobic.
No, that's when we started caring about who was here. Really, though. I grew up in communities where we knew that people were legal.
How did the people from 9/11 come here?
They had a visa of some kind. Yes.
Yeah, they had legal visas. So that didn't matter, did it?
But the argument is that they've been here for a long time, and the reason that they've overstayed visas, or the reason they came here on asylum cases and didn't get processed in a reasonable amount of time, and so now they have an illegal status, is because we don't have the capacity.
If they have
to process them in a reasonable amount of time.
So then fund it. Do not send ICE into our cities of politicians that you don't like and terrorize its fucking citizens, illegally busting down doors, illegally detaining U.S. citizens, illegally putting fucking chemical agents in their face. Don't do that. Fund immigration. Fund it.
Why should we pay for that, though? Why should we pay for that? Why shouldn't when they apply? They apply, I mean, we have a moral obligation to accept some refugees every year.
It's not moral, it's
Absolutely.
legal. It's legal. It's legal. It's not moral. It is legal. We have refugee laws, we have asylum laws in this country. They go through immigration court to determine whether they are here to stay or not. Over 60% of asylum cases are denied. So the law is working. It is working. It just needs to work faster. I agree with you. It's not working efficiently. It's not working fast enough. So fund it. Don't go after human beings and treat them like fucking dogs. Don't do that.
Okay, but if they knew there was a process that was going to be reasonably efficient, do you think they would wait their turn and fill out the paperwork and do it right the first time?
Yes. What was the CBP One app?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
So the CBP One app was a app created under the Trump administration's first term. What it would do is if you would apply for us,
is it like a mobile app? Is that what you're referring to?
It's like a mobile app.
Oh, cool.
So then you apply for asylum mobily. It doesn't mean you're granted it, right? It just apply for it. They then give you your court hearing, what date it is, when you need to show up. It starts your immigration process. It was meant to be a lot easier. But now Trump says that the Biden administration created it to bring in millions of illegals when that is not what happened.
I mean, my opinion is that they should wait until they're permitted to enter. And that it's kind of like I don't like pickles on a hamburger, and you might. We're gonna have to disagree there if you disagree with me.
A border interview thing. Yeah, I call it court.
That's just okay. But but you're not supposed to cross the border. I mean,
based on
I couldn't
what?
enter your home.
Based on what? Those are completely
Can I
different
just
laws.
walk into your house tomorrow?
That's a completely different analogy because my
It
home
is the same.
It's not, because my home is a private residence. The border is not a private residence. So again, I ask you what the asylum
But it's
law.
not an open border.
What is the
Nor is your
asylum
front door.
law? No, it's not an open border. It never has been. What is the asylum law?
They have to turn themselves in within a year, and then they get a court date, and we follow a whole dang process.
Do they have to go through? Do they have to go through a port of entry?
No, not necessarily.
Correct. So it would depend then. So this idea that you're automatically illegal because you violate 1325, which again, most people aren't even charged with 1325. So they are not doing things legally. They are just basing off of people's opinions or their fifis or their fear mongering for immigrants. And they're not even doing it as well.
You don't feel, though, that our country being attacked on our home soil is credible fear?
Who are we being attacked by?
Because again, I'm referring back to 9/11 because my whole life
Those people
until
came
that
in
point, I was
legally.
20. I just turned 21 at that point. And when it happened, no one was worried about this. And since then, every election has had this as a pretty significant. Yeah, the old the old George Bush did.
They were not, listen, they weren't campaigning on it, But it's not
Correct.
true. The CIA and the FBI had been investigating these kinds of things for years. You can go all the way back to HW, Jimmy Carter.
I
Like,
agree.
this has
I
been going
knew of
on.
people who got deported, but it was also lesser talked about.
Like, Iran-Contra
Right now, it's an
was a thing. Like,
incredible
we
focal
know,
point.
like, yeah, Reagan talked about immigration. You had Iran-Contra.
did.
Like, this has been going on for a long time. But the issue is that you keep bringing it to 9/11, which, again, were legal visas. Granted, did they need to be vetted better post 9/11? Yes, and we fixed that. Now, if you want to fix more within the immigration
that's-
system that you disagree with, then go through it legislatively. He does not get to act like a
Agreed.
king, and that is
Agreed.
what he's doing.
But at the same time, you're talking about doing it legislatively, but
Correct.
you're also supporting all of these protests that are going on, which
Yeah, 'cause
are
that's the
not
First
all
Amendment.
peaceful.
That's the
I
First
agree.
Amendment.
I love the First Amendment. I love it. And the Second. I do. You're doing it. I'm doing it. I think it's fantastic.
I'm not. No, what does the First Amendment protect you from?
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion,
From who?
Press,
From
and oppressive government.
Of government.
Of course, just
of
like
government
just like
retribution. Right. I just want to be clear because a lot of people like to complain when I mute them or kick them or whatever that I'm being a fascist and violating their free speech. I can violate free speech as much as I want to because I'm not the fucking government.
Well,
So
I don't feel like you're violating any speech.
no, I know. I get told a lot by other people, not you specifically.
Oh.
I'm talking about you. But these
I
are
feel
people who
bad
don't
'cause
understand the
I've
First
seen
Amendment.
a lot. I've watched your queue for like an hour before I tried to get in, and I was just really, really disappointed with people who kind of popped on here.
The
And I
trolls,
might not be
yeah.
the best. I might not be the
No,
best.
you're being
but at
civil.
the
We can
same
disagree
time-
and you're being civil. You're not slurring out.
Correct.
So, you know.
I mean, again, I
Yeah.
went to a liberal school. I have family members who, are on their side of the line, and I feel like I crossed the line. Like on abortion, as a conservative, like it's not that big of a deal to me. Homosexuality doesn't bother me at all. Which was interesting because I grew
Well,
up
because
very
here's my thing.
religious.
And here's my thing. I don't care what, my thing is, I don't care. I think because of the First Amendment, I will fight for your right to have whatever religion, believe whatever religion you want. I just don't want you to take that religion and apply it to me. You don't have to get abortions for
Same.
you. You don't have to be
Agreed.
gay. You don't have to do any of those things, but you also don't get to tell me what I can and can't do.
Exactly. And I agree with you there 100%. And again, I feel like that's where sometimes I'm a little more centrist. But again, on immigration, for us, like my family's prided themselves on having done it right. And we have no sympathy for people who are deported who
They
have
did
been
do
here
it
for
right.
a long time.
They did do it right. But that doesn't mean that you can then support what they're doing that is wrong because I don't. So do your parents, are they naturalized U.S. citizens now or are they still just green card status?
No, they now have their citizenship. And that was very important to them. They were undereducated when they moved here. They were 8 years old. My great-grandparents brought them up here. My mom grew up until she was 18 without her mom. That was a sacrifice they made to leave an impoverished country. They worked their ass off in crappy jobs. Now, guess what? They have 6 kids. 2 of us own businesses. 2 of us run businesses. And my 2 sisters are stay-at-home moms with, successful husband.
You do know that
that's the American dream, right?
Sure.
That's the
You
American
do
dream.
know that the Trump administration is picking up and deporting people with U.S. green cards, right?
Well, again, I think it was long before Trump, but I mean, I think that was a very big incentive that they wanted to maintain permanency by getting citizenship. And part of that is assimilation
But green
and
card
everything
is
else.
but green card is status. If you want to keep re-upping your green card instead of getting U.S. status, you can do that. And yet he is going after green card holders. Why?
So I understand, as my understanding, is there is a provision or policy within having a green card that, inherently you are not necessarily obviously a U.S. citizen.
Correct.
And so there is, they maintain, it's kind of like a business's right to refuse service that if they feel
Not just based off of your fifis. Not just based off your fifis. They cannot just decide that green card holders get to get out of this country. They don't get to decide that. That's not the law. I really hate ladder pulling families. Ben, capitalism got you. I have to honor Dagger, W Dagger, for the Swan. You guys make sure there's W's. W Dagger. So I have to honor that. That is capitalism. I do have to honor that. But you can come back anytime to have a conversation. I think a lot of it is what you would want to see because your parents were able to get in. But no, you didn't lose connection. It was capitalism. I kicked you. I will openly admit I did because that's what it was. Where's my little thing? Okay. Do this, guys. Keep booping that screen. We should get up to 50,000 likes before I end here. I think we can do that. What? Yes.
So we moved to LA. My father got a job at the Palm restaurant. My
I hate
uncle's
you.
working.
Anyway. Run the jewels. Thank you so much. That was so cute. I love it so much. Can't stand you. My God. Oh, puzzle piece. I did it. Howdy there. Howdy there. Thank you so much. I'm trying to hit my gift gallery goals, you know those silly gift gallery goals. The phone lines are back open. We're here for about 30 more minutes. We keep having conversations based off of factual evidence. If you can be like the two callers that I've had who have been civil, I would appreciate it. If you just want to slur out, go find a hobby, because it's weird. Okay. Hold on. I'm coming. No. That's my husband. Go away. Why? Oh, I need... Not the husband. Yeah, the husband. The husband did that. What do you mean it can't be reached? What happened? Thank you, K-Mark. That was weird. The house.gov for the asylum isn't coming up. It won't load. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
I'm 32. I'm from Texas, and I voted for Trump.
Olive.
But
I recognized you that time. W for the money gun. Thank you. I recognized you that time. I don't want to close my other tabs. It's fine. I was able to get it on a different site. I mean, I don't need it right now. No! Raymond. Go away. Homepage. Let's do that. So Trump also claimed that there are steel plants being built right now, currently. I would love to see proof of that, because I haven't seen any. Is that rude? Rude. Oh, okay, we've got... Oh, I'm so sorry, I was missing stuff. Tyler, thank you for the 10 for drop whenever I'm ready. I'm so sorry, I missed that. If you want me to send you that back, Tyler, I absolutely can. Just let me know. I apologize that I missed that. I'll use this one we got from Dagger, and then if you want, I can send that back. I apologize. Me not keeping up on my game here. W. Scotty for the 10 on the pal pay to keep your hubby off for the day. No more of you. You got kicked for the day, love. So sorry. Wild. Okay. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate you. So W. Tyler for the 10 on the green app. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the support. I see that the Trump supporters are still whining in the tubes, but they're not wanting to come up. They just want to celebrate ICE, even though they can't tell me what the jurisdiction is that ICE has over U.S. citizens. I can Google it. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Raymond, I can't stand you. You got kicked for the day. Go away. Cannot. He can't keep me down. He can. He can. With the capitalism, they can. This is not... My God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had the call line off because of that for a minute. I apologize. That's back on now. Not for my husband, though. He's a good man, Savannah. Is he? Is he? If he trolls me on my own platform, is my husband a good man, Savannah? Oh, man. What in the world is that? Oh. Mike Johnson said he hasn't seen any of Trump's Davos speech. Is anybody shocked? Mike Johnson literally lives his life like this. I haven't seen anything. I love Trump. I haven't seen anything. Without voter ID, democracy is a lie. How so? That's silly. What do you need to do when you register, Caleb? Oh, what's this poll? Oh, a YouGov poll. Do you think tariffs imposed by Donald Trump have decreased or increased or had no effect on the prices you paid for things that you bought, percentage-wise? U.S. adult citizens, 69% increased a lot or slightly. Per party, 88% of Democrats believe it has increased. Independents, 65% of independents believe it has increased, and 54% of Republicans believed it has increased. Shocker. Those midterms are about to be rough. And I don't feel sorry one goddamn bit. So the jury's out now. It just depends on how long the jury's going to take, because the jury can take anywhere from 5 minutes to days. So make sure we're all sending Brett our love and our support, please. Friendlies. Let's see what's that. Oh, so let's watch I had it saved. This bitch. So Tina Peters is the one who is in prison in Colorado on state charges for accessing voter information illegally for the 2020 election. She, again, state charges. Donald Trump signed a pardon for her, but it means nothing because she's here under state charges and not federal charges. And Trump is big mad about that because somebody doesn't listen to me. But anyway, she's in prison. So she is being charged with federal assault. She's not in solitary. I don't know where people are saying she's in solitary. The reporting is she's not in solitary after this event. But you don't need, there's no. So she is the one right here with the cart, right? That's Tina Peters. I don't know if it's like a stock cart or a cleaning cart. Not sure what that is. She's going to go into this closet, okay? She kind of wedges the door. Then this inmate comes in. And all of a sudden, oh my God. Wow. Now, I've seen people on Twitter saying that that woman assaulted her before she defended herself. Is anybody seeing where this woman assaulted her with her limbs at all? Anybody seeing that? Interesting. So sorry that Trump's pardon didn't mean a damn thing. Didn't mean shit. What is this? I didn't hear this one.
Everyone talks about the minerals. There's so many places. There's no rare earth. No such thing as rare earth. There's rare processing, but there's so much rare earth. And this, to get to this rare earth, you got to go through hundreds of feet of ice. That's not the reason we need it. We need it for strategic,
What?
Everyone talks about the minerals. There's so many places. There's no rare earth. No such thing as rare earth. There's rare processing, but there's so much rare earth.
Rare earth.
And this, to get to this rare earth, you got to go through hundreds of feet of ice. That's not the reason we need it. We need it for
Somebody come get Peepa. Oh, you hung up on yourself. Okay. What? The minerals. Ari, the minerals.
The earth is not real.
There is no earth. But then
The
there's also so
minerals.
much earth.
Minerals. It's rare earth processing. You like the rare earth, Bailey?
Bailey is not amused at all.
The
This
minerals.
sweet baby.
He's not sweet. Don't let him lie to you. This guy wanted to just eat my banana phone and my pretzel. He's so rude.
Sounds about right. I mean, I have Stella's my bitch kitty. I call her bitch kitty, but I also love her at the same time. She's bitch kitty. She's not
Like
nice.
he got on the desk just to get the banana phone. See, he's biting it.
I mean, to be fair, it does look similar to a cat toy that I have that used to have catnip in it.
Yeah. Ah!
He said, give it.
I'd say I got it for free, but technically it was one at a carnival game, so therefore it wasn't free because you had to pay money to play. Hey! See, he's so vicious. Ow!
Prue Leith is leaving the Great British Baking Show? No.
Who's that?
She's one of the judges on the Great British Baking Show.
Bailey! You and your tail. Ooh.
Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Donald Trump,
Age and state, please.
46, Los Angeles, California.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because there's only two genders.
What's the difference between sex and gender?
There's no such thing as gender, only sex.
Oh, there's no such thing as gender?
Gender was a made-up thing by, what's his name, Mr. Cash or Money.
You're not smart.
No. When they chopped that.
Actually, what John Money did was actually prove that regardless of what happens to you medically, your gender identity is set. That's what John Money proved. John Money proved that although you disgustingly forced a child to go through gender reassignment surgery, although you forced him to, they were still the person that they claimed to be. That's all that John Money proved. He proved our point, not yours. And I don't want to ever hear you refer to yourself as a man ever again. You are now a male only.
I like this comment. Law said, he just said there's only two genders now. There's no such thing.
Yeah, now there's none.
It's made up, guys, but there's only two.
Gender abolition is W. I don't have an issue with that.
Also, get away with the concept of sex. Like, that's... As far as, like... The action is fine. Well, the action is kind of needed for the species, but for outside of the action, get rid of it.
Right. So I guarantee you, one, you can't tell me the difference between gender and sex. You can't talk about the sex spectrum, because sex is also a spectrum. Congratulations. You can't talk about the fact of genotypic sex versus phenotypic sex. You haven't read any of those things, which is why I don't discuss it. And you're not going to use it to go against people that I love. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Tennessee, 27, and Trump.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because of his immigration, mainly.
What has he passed that is long-lasting immigration reform?
Actually, I would like to ask you a few questions.
Can you just tell me? Can you just tell me what he's passed? Can you just tell me? No, absolutely the fuck not. Fuck off with your white supremacy. I can hear it in your voice, Tennessean, that you are not superior. I can hear it in your voice.
I didn't even hear what he said. That's funny.
He said, do you believe that some cultures are inferior?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I can hear it in your fucking voice. The paste that you ate growing up, that you are not the superior race. America doesn't have a culture.
There's this conglomerate that's suing Los Angeles, and it's called 1776 blah, 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 blah. And white people are being discriminated against by desegregation policies.
Like, America doesn't have a culture, unless you want to call it colonization. That is the culture America has.
I just want to remind you guys of something. Hold on, I got this.
It's hot dogs and tuna fish. It's not, because hot dogs are actually from Deutschland. So no. Equal rights for others does not mean fewer rights for you. It's not pie.
Does the flag offend you?
Yeah, you know it does. No, it makes them mad. Tuna fish and tunas from the ocean is crazy, babe. I cannot with you. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hey, it's me again. I didn't say American culture. I said any culture. Do you think cultures are inferior to others?
No. That's silly.
No.
No.
Okay, so what would you say about the women that live under Sharia law? What about
What would I say about the women that live? What would I say with the women? What would I say? What would I say about the women who live without bodily autonomy in the United States? What would I say about the women who had to fight for no-fault divorce in the United States? What would I say about women? That's what I thought.
Women's rights are being rolled back in the United States of America. Don't come preaching to me about something you don't understand.
We had to fight for the right to vote. We had to fight for the right to bank accounts. We had to fight for the right to wear pants.
Hell, and now we have to fight for the fight to prove our own gender. Like, the fuck?
Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
I did not vote for Trump. Holy crap, I'm so shocked you answered. I was just watching a live stream on YouTube, and somebody said that, is she even American?
Oh, me?
Do you want to respond to that, please? Is she even American? Yes, you are, but obviously.
Well, I am because I live in the
feel
continent.
you are.
Yeah, I live in the continent of North America, but yeah, I am a U.S. citizen. I was born in Washington State.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was born in Indiana. Yeah, and I applied for SNAP benefits, and I'm not a U.S. citizen, even though I gave them my Social Security card, my birth certificate.
Sure, you did. Yeah.
This whole country's fucked right now. But thank you for answering. You are super awesome.
Thanks. Don't admit to fraud on the internet. That's what?
Odd.
I was born. Well, they said they were born in Indiana, but then not what? I was confused by that. I guess
I'm permanently confused. I live in the state of confusion. Like, meh. That's a true statement at this point. I live in the state of confusion.
Oh, men gave women the right to vote. The majority of women didn't want the right to vote as it came with the obligation to fight fires, bucket duty, and possibly even the draft. It never came along with the draft. No, women still fought for it.
Nuh-uh.
You didn't give me shit. We fought for it because if we wouldn't have fought for it, it wouldn't have showed up in the law.
Yeah, you wouldn't have, like, that's the thing, right? The Constitution of the United States of America had no gender specified for the longest time.
Oh, I missed
we
the
had
joke.
to add it into there.
I missed the sarcasm. You guys got to give me a break. I'm so sorry. Look.
It's hard to catch sarcasm in people you don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it goes over my head. I apologize. Oh, God. And again, you're just being misogynist by saying that you gave us those rights. As if you have some option to take them away. Just leave us alone. Just fucking leave women alone. It's weird.
I want to take away your rights. Is that okay? Can I do that?
Mine or men's?
Yours.
Mine specifically? Damn.
Yeah, just yours.
Oh, that's very specific.
Yeah. Specifically, your right to cut your little pinky toe.
Ah! No. Jamie's leaving you. Oh, she move on to big and better things, RJ?
Oh, God.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But we do love Jamie.
Holy shit.
Jamie's his wife, babe.
Jamie is Mrs. RJ. Well, technically, RJ is Mr. Jamie.
Yeah, it's Mr. Jamie. It's true. She's going to Disney this weekend without me. She is leaving you. She's leaving you for Disney.
I mean, totally valid. Why not?
Yeah, I'd probably leave you too.
I hate video editing. Can somebody just do it all for me and then also post everything for me?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Why have I made 3 videos about Greenland?
It's Iceland now, Audie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole point of this one. Is it Iceland or Greenland?
Which one? He's gonna go after
Inquiring
both of them
minds.
now so that he can say he wasn't wrong.
Ari,
Inquiring
how many
minds.
times have I asked you to put me to work?
Oh, I mean, you want to join a group chat? There's a group chat. Oh, I have to. Fuck. Sorry, there's the thing. There's a thing.
You're good.
It's not a bad thing, but I do technically have an editing team. They just don't know what. They're just not there yet.
I need something to do when I get bored and then my ADHD decides to jump.
Okay. I mean, I can do that. That's not a problem.
Space Pasta said, we'll edit for food.
Yeah, see, exactly. See, Jeff is right. Davo is the one that's assisting me with editing videos,
Yeah.
and Lala, when she's off of her little mini vacay or staycation with her hub, is also helping or trying to. I have to say, or trying to, because I just kind of dropped her into it.
Oh, Justin, are we referencing Jurassic Park in there? Except it's cats instead of dinosaurs. I love that. Cats eat man. Women inherits the earth. W.
Galactic, you'll have to add me on the Discord. All right. I don't mind. Like, I need help because, okay, I won't be live for at least like 3 days in February because I'm having a little minor surgery, so gotta take some days to recover.
Yeah, please do. I know you will. You don't give a fuck. You will unplug.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've done it before, so I'll just do it again. So, especially because Polly will be home, so I won't be able to like just zone out and dive into everyone's lives because I'll be at least, taken care of in that way. Yeah, Galactic, get on Discord. You have to get on Discord. That's how people communicate. That's how the cool kids communicate now.
They're gonna let me.
So yeah, I can add 2 people to the group chat.
I hate when it doesn't let me zoom anymore. Oh, this one does, but kind of. I need Greenland for U.S. security. I need Ukraine for Russian security. I need Taiwan for Chinese security. Sounds about right.
Oh god, yeah, that's the whole point. Like, it just gives an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
Thank you, Just Chris.
Like, oh shit, I forgot that too.
My
I
God.
don't have time to do things. It's so annoying, but yeah.
We currently have a group of people just keeping our eyes on verdicts and stuff.
I mean,
Eyes on what?
on verdicts. I mean, it's like hard because you don't know how long the jury is going to be out for.
The jury could literally take weeks. That's and the sad part is it could still end up being a hung jury. They could engage in jury nullification. And why is the litter box? Okay, it's moving. Never mind. Listen, I have for those that don't know, I have automatic litter boxes for the cats. And this one was like stuck half open. And I was like, what are you doing? And that's because it's just I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's not quiet.
No, yeah. What was I going to say?
Its job
It is 33 days past the deadline with which DOJ was supposed to release all of the Epstein files. So congratulations on day 33 of breaking the law.
Have we came out with a funding bill yet for the government?
I haven't seen one be proposed yet.
No, I believe the Senate is on recess right now.
Yeah.
What does the government close?
The 31st?
Yeah, 10 days. Actually, no, it's actually 9 days because it closes on the 30th.
Oh, it's the 31st, a weekend?
No, it's just the funding was only through the 30th. I can't tell you why.
Oh, well.
Why are you just...
Why don't you know the things? No. Yeah, that's...
I can't know everything.
You like my verbal responses?
Your noises. Yeah, so what I mean, they're going to do what they do every time, which is like, they're not worried about it at all. Then they're going to last minute try to propose something and be like, why won't the Democrats vote for it? They want to shut down the government again? It's like, you've had this whole fucking month, bro.
Aw, thanks, Dagger, for the Vimo. That was a delayed payment for the cat. The freebie cat showing.
Freebie cat.
Yeah, now Bailey got paid for his time. So thank you. I enjoy getting the cats paid for their time.
Wait, are you saying I can pimp out my cat?
I mean, I pimp out the dog.
Yeah.
Who wants to see a furry? Oh
my god. I forgot I had it on. Thank you for calling the stream. Age state, who'd you vote for?
I did not vote for Trump. It's me again.
Oh, hi.
I had to rewind the live because I didn't realize you responded.
I'm so sorry. No, I missed it.
I was the one that you were confused about the SNAP benefits.
Yeah.
So I applied and I was denied because I wasn't an American citizen. But I had given them my social security card and my birth certificate. But they're like, you're not an American citizen. I got the letter in the mail, everything. And they're like, nope, you're not an American citizen. I've tried to appeal and I'm still waiting on the response.
My God. I mean, I'm not shocked by that, especially with this administration.
I'm not either.
Yeah. But that's crazy.
Yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because there was a little confusion there.
It went completely over my
I'm an
head.
American citizen, but the government's like, no, thank you.
No, it went completely over my head. That was completely my fault. I apologize.
I'm glad I got through again.
No problem.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye. My fault. Hashtag blame Bonnie.
What?
Hashtag blame
Oh,
Bonnie.
I thought you said blame Ari. I'm like, what did I do? I just unmuted for a second.
I'm sorry. Am I Trump? I'm just passing the blame off. Like, God.
I cost more than a single swan, Jeff. It's because
Yeah.
Moni is so close to Adi. I think because it wasn't just me. Everybody heard.
No, for Audie to drop, you'd have to finish this goal out. That's what Audie doesn't get dropped. She's the boss.
Send her. Hold on, let me look at your gift gallery. What's blank?
Oh yeah, what do I still?
DJ glasses or 2 galaxies. One is cheaper than the other. And I mean, you have to send all the DJ glasses or 2 galaxies.
I think it's just 1 galaxy.
No, I bumped it up.
Oh, that's fair.
Uh-oh.
Don't make me
I think
do
Dagger
it.
took you up on it. It's okay. if Dagger took you up on it, that's the best eat ever. So I'll take it.
Let's see. Let me get to the message part. Load. Why is it so slow sometimes? I swear. W Dagger for the 50. Appreciate the content. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you, W Dagger.
I'll take it. It's not the full goal, but I'll take the kick.
That's pretty close. I can't freaking do math. Oh my gosh.
Scotty said we'll cover the rest. Dang, double yeet.
Boop. Bye, Audie. Love you so much. W.
I'm being good.
Yeah, I'm being good. She's like, I'm quietly sitting here. Just quietly. W Dagger and Scotty. Thank you guys for the support so much. I appreciate it. I truly do. My God. Tag team. We do double team and Audie. That's crazy. That's crazy. What can I get for $28? My husband has DoorDash credits.
That's what I do, honestly.
I mean, I could get pretty much anything, I think.
I got cheese sticks, onion rings, and chicken fries, and a salad from Burger King.
There you go. I might do that. I like Carl's Jr. I might do Carl's Jr. maybe.
I don't think I've ever had Carl's Jr.
I know it's called Hardee's in some places too. W Tyler for the 10 for let's finish the goal. W guys, you guys fucking knocked it out today.
I'm proud of you guys, and I'm still waiting on my 25, by the way.
She's waiting on her 25. We have to finish Olive's goal. Is it Hardee's in Missouri, Kayla? Yeah, see?
I don't think I've had Hardee's nor Carl's Jr.
It's Carl's Jr. here. Trying to see. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm gonna do Taco Bell again. I do love my Taco Bell. Yeah, probably do Taco Bell. My God. Audrey's gonna kill me because I instigated the whole thing. Do I know what a pizza puff is? Like the ones
Little
from
Caesars?
Little Caesars?
Unpopular opinion, Little Caesars is one of the best pizza places ever.
It's delicious. I don't give a fuck what people say. It is so good.
Thank you, Scotty, for the 1-0 on the pal pay.
W. Scotty.
I got 15, but we're gonna end soon, so.
Wrong. From Chicago. A pizza.
Nope.
I'm gonna Google it. Pizza puff from Chicago. What is that? Is it this packaged thing that I'm looking at? A Chicago pizza puff is a popular deep-fried handheld Chicago street food featuring a flaky tortilla-like dough pocket filled with savory Italian sauces, mozzarella cheese, and zesty tomato sauce. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh, I've seen those.
That would make sense.
I have really bad heartburn after tomato sauce, though. Law's here. Hey, Law of the Wild.
Yeah, Law's been in here for a little bit.
Wow.
We've missed you, Law. It's good to see you back around.
Right?
Pizza puff. Have I ever had a pizza? No, I've never had a pizza puff. I'm in Colorado.
Dough Pocket was my name. My God, get your husband.
I can't.
I can't, she says.
I'm in Colorado. We don't have pizza puffs here. But we used to be like the only place that used to have Chipotle's, and then I know it got moved. Like now they franchised out, but originally we were like some of the only places you could get that. I know some people, like my mom's friend from Michigan, used to love coming here because they don't have Sonic, or they didn't at the time, didn't have Sonic in Michigan. So
That is true. And there's only like a few Sonics left that are around in Michigan as well. I do agree with Law. The pretzel crust is pretty life-changing if they make it correctly. They also, at one point in time, had a grilled cheese crust.
Random Citizen said best pizza is thin, crispy crust.
No.
I bet, yeah. I like I don't know. I love Little Caesars. Just the hot and readies. Like I'll just eat the fucking hot and readies. They're fucking delicious. We have Blackjack here. I don't know if people know what Blackjack is. That's pretty good pizza. We have a Marcos here, which is pretty good because I like super cheesy pizza. Marcos is super cheesy. And I like, New York pizza is the best pizza. Lenati, this is true.
Fun fact, Little Caesars is Detroit style pizza.
Is it?
Yep. Think about where it came from. Where's Little Caesars originate? Where did it originate?
Did it originate in Michigan, in Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know enough about the lore of Mr. Pizza.
Well, the thing that's really cool is, let me see if I can find the full story again.
Brandon, I like this live, but I dislike the host. How does that make any sense? What sense does that make? It doesn't make any sense.
Caesars owner. So Mike Litch paid Rosa Parks rent after a decade from the mid-90s until her death in 2005 after she was robbed and assaulted. So he did a lot of great things.
Yes.
And the reason why he created Little Caesars was to be able to give people affordable pizza who were working on the People Mover in downtown Detroit.
Yes, I remember hearing about this, so I do know a little bit about Little Caesars lore. Yes. Fucking love that.
Little Caesars, as a proud Michigander and someone who lived in Detroit, is like the best pizza ever. Now, granted, I will have people in the Midwest, or I seen a Jets pizza. I don't know if you've seen Jets pizza.
I think I've heard of it.
I don't like their pizza.
I mean, I think New York style's still better.
I'm not gonna cause chaos and riots.
You guys go fight about pizza in my Discord if you're not in my Discord.
Is that what we're doing?
Pizza Wars. Go. On that note.
Pizza Wars is wild. What did your hut?
What did it do?
What is the video?
Oh, he said that some of the guests I talked to today sounded like that. I don't know. Okay.
I did like Hungry Howie's when I lived in Detroit.
I've heard of that before. I've heard
Hungry
of
Howie's is good, but again, nothing tops Detroit. Oh, thank you, Tyler, for the 2.5 on the Pal Pay.
W Tyler.
Yeah, guys. Normally I'm up here with Monica while she does her stuff, but she was cooking on her own and they can't hear me and I was getting upset and I was also multitasking, listening to 4,000 different streams.
But there was Pizza Hut in Costa Rica when we were down there vacationing.
I do like Pizza Hut too.
It's okay. I think it's too saucy and I think the sauce is a little sweet.
I like their bread. But I like bread.
Their bread's better. Yeah, that's true. You remember Blackjack Pizza, Audie? That's what I grew up on here in Colorado was Blackjack Pizza. I love Blackjack Pizza.
Every time I hear Blackjack, I just think about Aladdin. Street rat. I don't know why.
I sing that to Jasper all the time because he's a street cat. Riff raff, street cat.
I don't buy that.
I agree. Pizza Hut, I think it was better when we were growing up. It's
how we figured out who we're rating.
Yeah, I think we'll raid Crow. Crow's.
You gonna go raid Burb?
We'll go raid the Burb.
Go get the Burb. Kayla.
Oh God.
Smelly cat, Scotty.
Pizza. We like pizza. Not smelly cat.
Smelly cat. I used to sing that to Whiskey.
Smelly cat, smelly
cat.
All right, well, we're gonna go raid Crow. I'll do my little spiel and we'll get out. Damn, Audie! I'm gonna get food. I will. Hold on. I gotta end this place real quick. Hold on. Thank you, YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys' support. Appreciate you guys being here. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, whatever time that is for you. Make sure you come back, and whether you're hate watching or whether you're actually supporting, I appreciate it. Make sure you're following or subscribing, whichever one it is over there. And